Hey guys. So up in the mountains I'm sitting, and I want to share something with you that I had been thinking about during this last hike here in Switzerland. You know, I've been um, always having this urge to go into nature. At the same time, because I live in the city, like maybe you do too. I'm used to the city life. I'm used to the comforts of the city, the conveniences, and you build your habits in your day-to-day life around these conveniences somehow, and so you become more and more soft and comfortable and less able to really you know to just live very simple and in nature kind of. So now I haven't been doing this for a long time, like actually I can't even remember. It must have been a few years now where I went out and really slept outside. And so when I did this trip here, I bought a new tent, and I had to buy a new sleeping bag because my old one was lost. So there were a couple of preparations I needed to do, and I tend to be someone who is really like, um, I like to I like to plan a lot. Like when I do something, I like to plan it well. At the same time, over the last couple of years, I made an effort to, bring down that tendency, because I think you need to find a balance between planning and taking action. And if that is out of balance, I think what most people do and what I used to do is we plan too much and we do too little. This is especially so in business, like people thinking about business ideas, stuff to do, but they just take too little action. But I think this is so in general in life. And for something like this, going into nature, into kind of uncharted terrain, sleeping outside, if you are not used to it, there's many things you need to consider and so many things to plan. And some of it I think you have to plan, but then there's a point where you just need to go and start doing it. For example, for me, it was like, okay, what do I need? What kind of equipment? So I have mostly like everything I needed, like a tent, the isomat, the sleeping bag, like a little burner to make a fire and to, cook like a soup, where I cooked like my lentils yesterday, and where now I'm drinking some tea. By the way, I have this shirt on because, I don't have a shirt on. I have this like light blanket over me because my stuff is drying over there. One thing you need to be really careful when you start going out: when you move, you become wet, and if you don't have anything to change, then you start going around in wet stuff, which when the sun goes away, right now it's there but it's really cloudy up here, so when the sun goes away, you're in wet stuff and it's cold, and that's really dangerous. You tend to fall sick much easier, so this is another thing. But anyway, that's why I'm sitting here like this, to let my stuff dry. So I had all the equipment kind of. Then the next thing is, okay, where do you want to go? So I wanted to do wild camping, I just wanted to sleep outdoor, not on a camping site, just up in the mountain. And so I picked up a few nice sites in Switzerland. But then, how much in detail do you want to plan? Do you want to plan exactly where you're gonna go, where you're gonna sleep, and everything? You can't do it. I think you just need. Also for me, like like I had this new tent, I didn't know how to use it, and I was thinking if I should work it out before. So at the end I said, okay, enough. I've got an idea where to go. I know this location. From there I'm just gonna drop my car, walk up the mountain, and find a new place, nice place, and just stay there for a night. So it's like a mini trip, and that's, I think, something which is really important, to start taking mini actions, because then from the experiences, from the feedback in those actions, you can learn much more than if you do 8 hours more of planning or preparation. If you take 1 hour of action, it will be worth more than that. So it has to be that balance, I think, in everything in life, that planning a little bit, but then taking action, planning again, or learning from the action, and then so forth. It's like a loop. But I think it's easy to get lost in the planning, in the preparation, in the thinking, and less in the actual living, in the taking the action and experiencing, you know. So, see, this wonderful, beautiful place I'm sitting here right now. I could have never even figured where it is, how to plan it. Like, I was sleeping actually down there, like 500 meters further down, because last night when I came up, I started really late and it was getting dark, so I had to make up my camp somewhere. And in the morning when I woke up, I just packed my stuff and I wanted to go up to the actual, you know, I'm not still on the very high top of the mountain, but I'm kind of on a very nice side. So I packed my stuff, came up here, and then I did my yoga up here. Now I just had my breakfast and I'm drinking some tea, and you know, I'm good to go. And this is like such a great experience, and I learned so much again. So next time I know like a few more things. I know how to go about it. I know that I need to have better shoes. I know that I should get some extra maybe cloth, especially wool, because wool, even when it's wet, it can, you know, heat you, keep you warm. So I've learned a lot of things, and it was a great, amazing experience, and I could have never figured any of this out if I didn't just go for it. And I think this is in so many areas of life, you just need to go for it. And every successful person, they say this, like, you have to just do it, go for it. Nike says it, just do it. I have my wristband here. It's turned around. It says, well, don't know if you see it. Do it now. It reminds me of this. So guys, just go for it. Whatever you're planning, what you've been wanting to do for so long, go for it. Make sure also you reconnect with nature. There's many more benefits I'm gonna share in another video. And I wish you a wonderful week. Guys, if you like this, hit the likes button and leave a comment if you have any questions you want me to talk about in the video. And also make sure you subscribe to my channel. I upload a new video every week. Guys, I wish you an amazing week, and I see you next week. Bye guys.